boy Gadget Man 404 here, and today's video isn't so much a drone type video, it's more video as I've been to Italy, and the government said the day before we came home that they were stopping all flights to Italy and all flights from Italy. Now when we was in Italy, nobody was telling us this. We got text messages through the night from family. When we woke up on Tuesday morning, our phone was going crazy saying, this is what's happening, are you in the airport, are you able to get home? And we said, well, why? And then the messages were saying, why? Let me just get a bit closer. So basically we weren't told anything in the airport, or should I say in the hotel, and basically we took a decision when we got home to self-isolate. Basically the work I do, I work with elderly people in their own homes, so potentially I could have it, which I don't think I have, but I could have, or I could have had it, and also I could be a carrier for it, as they're not testing so much in the UK at the moment, unless you definitely know you've got it or you definitely feel different. I don't feel different. I had a bit of a sniffle before I even went to Italy, and I always seem to have a bit of a sniffle first thing in the morning when I wake up, but other than that I don't feel any different. But just with the job I do and the kind of people that I'm helping, I took the decision, or me and my wife both took the decision, that my wife can work from home because she's like computer based work. I'm more hands-on, helping people to get up in the morning and make meals and medications and all that kind of thing. So I've had to take a decision to go. I've had to self-isolate for a fortnight. This is day 5. I'm going to do a video, not every day but every few days, just give you an update of the situation. But at the moment, day 5, I don't feel any different than when I landed back in the UK on Tuesday. But it can take up to a week or longer to come out. But to be honest, I think if it was going to come out, it probably would have done so by now. But I don't know, and I don't want to take the risk of endangering lives. At the end of the day, I help elderly, vulnerable people, and I could potentially be making them poorly by going to work. Even though I don't feel poorly, I could potentially make them poorly, and then I've got to live with that. A lot of my clients are above 70. I've got probably a few below, but not many, like a handful of people literally, and the majority of my clients are elderly or older and have underlying health conditions, which is why they have me, because if they didn't have them health conditions, why would I be going? So I've taken the decision to not to go to work, and I've had to cancel a holiday like later in the year because I haven't got any holidays left, and I can't afford to live off the sick pay because it's only like £94 something a week, and that isn't going to pay my mortgage. I get paid fortnightly, so I'm going to get paid like 190 odd pounds. Yeah, £188.50 or something stupid like that. And I would earn a lot more than that if I was physically working. So I've had to cancel holidays later in the year to give me a holiday now, even though I'm not on holiday, but I'm taking my holidays later in the year now, so then I'll still get paid what I would normally get paid for the next few weeks. And that's it really, guys. I'll do this every few days, give you an update of my status. I don't think I've got it, but I just don't know, and I don't want to make the people that I'm helping poorly, so I'm going to take the full fortnight off and then start going back to work. I think I can go back to work on the 25th of March, which I think is a Wednesday. And that's it really, guys. Just want to give you a bit of a backstory to where I've been. I went to southern Italy, to be honest. I went to Napoli, or Naples, and it isn't prevalent in that area. It's more prevalent in the north, which was Milan and Lombardo. They're the worst places, or were the worst places in Italy, but now it's actually getting as bad as Italy in Spain. Like, they're getting thousands of people a day. Ours has probably just gone over 1,000 cases, but Italy and Spain are thousands of cases per day. I think Italy have got over 22,000 people, so they're the biggest amount of cases outside of China at present. I don't know if Spain going that way, but they've got more than us, and they've only just started telling people that it's there, like in the last week. Which is why I think yesterday flights to Spain were, they literally, don't know why they did this, but they took off, let them fly towards Spain, and then an hour into the flight they decided to turn around and come back and land back in the UK. Would have had a lot of nationals for Spain on the plane, only to be told they can't go back home now. They've got to stay here for 2 weeks. So it's all a bit up in the air, because one country will do one thing and another country will do another thing. I think what we're doing is sort of right, but you as an individual have to decide, are you going to go to work or not? And just because of what I do for a job, I just decided I think it's safer for the people I go to that I don't go to work. So that's why I haven't gone to work, and hopefully when I've done my 2 weeks I can then go back to work, and hopefully that'll be the end of it. As I haven't had it, the ironic thing would be that I then go to work and then I catch it from somebody at work, another colleague or something else. But if you listen to the news yesterday, they're trying to make all elderly people stay in for 4 months, up to 4 months. That could cause problems for us as my job, because a lot of our clients' family do their shopping for them. Now, if the clients have got to stay in, that means that the family can't go to see their parents or, relatives. So then that would mean that puts more pressure on us to do the shopping, which most of the shops are running out of the stuff, and I ride a motorbike, so I'm limited to what I could carry on a motorbike. Anyway, I couldn't carry a week's shop on a motorbike. It's just impossible. So it's going to cause lots of problems, this enforcing self-isolation, and for 4 months that is a hell of a long time. But if that's what we need to do to try and squish this from exploding like it has done everywhere else, then I guess they're trying to figure out people not interacting with other people, that should reduce the spread. That is what they're thinking, and I see what they're saying, I get the point of view, but who knows, at the end of the day, who knows where this is going. But that's really my situation. Thought I'd share it with you guys. That's why I haven't done any flight videos or anything like that, because I am stuck indoors and the weather's been shocking. It's been too windy and it's been raining for nearly a week anyway, so I wouldn't probably been going to fly. but my son's staying home from school because the son don't want him to go to school, even though he hadn't had any contact with us because only me and the wife went on holiday. So this is where schools are sort of making up their own guidelines, because there is no specific guidance for schools of what to do in this situation. So some schools are letting the kids go to school, and then in other areas they're not letting them go to school. But that's how it is. And that's it really, guys. I'm not going to end this video like I normally do, say, you know, because it isn't a drone stuff. It's just me explaining the situation me and my wife have been in or are in. I'll keep you updated over the next few days, and I think we're not going to get it. I think we would have had it by now. So that's it really. I'll just say Gadget Man 404 out. Thanks for subscribing, guys. Keep on subscribing, share, like, follow me, blah de blah de blah, you know the drill. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, click the like button, blah, wherever it is, down there or down there.